We are back at Ashkelon, Tel Ashkelon, the ancient city, and here it doesn't look something special, because we now, it took us only, let's say 2,000 years, decided to renovate the basilica. When I'm talking about basilica, it sounds like a church structure or ancient synagogue structure, but no. Basilica is actually Roman structure, and here, for example, it's everything but religious place. The word basilica is from the word basilos, king. If we are using basilicum, it is from the same word. The spice of the king, the herb of the king. Then in that case, here in the center of the national park are remains of a colonnade structure dating from the Roman period. I'm talking about the 3rd century, that if you're thinking about King Herod, it's not. It's not only because he didn't build it, because we find here, it's because we find a lot of marble, and King Herod didn't use marble. What you see here is one of the columns that we are renovating. Then you can understand, you will see soon actually, how it's gonna be look like. This was Ashkelon Basilica, a courtyard whose walls and floor were covered with marble, and which was surrounded by rows of columns and chambers. The basilica was 100 meters long, and that is the longest basilica that we found in Israel, and I think one of the longest, biggest basilicas in the world, and 35 meters wide. Here was where the public activities of social life, performers, of Ashkelon took place. Citizens met in order to do business, to conduct their social life. Performances were held here, as well as military experience, and from time to time religious performance or religious ceremonies were held here as well. Here, this is the here we can find, and soon I will reach that place. Usually until a year ago, I could enter into it, but now because they are rebuilt it, then sadly we cannot. It looked like a theater, but it used to be more like the government square, which is a half round. Let me show you how it's going to be look like. Sadly, there were amazing statues here, marble statues. One of them of Isis, and I don't know where they took it from. I will make a run tour soon to see if I'll find it. All right, that's what we're gonna see, let's say in about a year or two. Then that's why it was very important for me to be here before, because I wanted you to see it before, and I promised to come back again when they will open it to the public. You can see the half theater around here it is, and the colonnade structure of the basilica. Nice, isn't it? Then let me make a run tour around it, and I'm looking for those statues. We found a lot of marbles here, lots of marbles here that we're going to use as part of the renovation. Oh, it's so sad that I cannot go in, but it's going to be beautiful. We are looking for those statues. Until then, I will talk about Miss Esther. That was she helped one of the kings of England, Britain, and she decided in the 19th century to visit Israel, and mainly because she heard about gold treasure here. She didn't do it without a permission. She got permission from the local Ottomans, from the Ottomans who control Israel. Look how beautiful is the odeon. And you can see from here even better the basilica. Then she promised to give half of the treasure to the Ottomans, and then another half to the local Jaffa ruler that took care of her, and of course everyone came with her. Now she was Christian, they were Muslims, and to show them that she's not looking for stealing, I don't know, history from the Holy Land, and she didn't want to move it back to Israel. Then they looked at one of the Caesar's statue, and they broke it into pieces, which is so sad. Some say that they believe that gold was hidden there, and as you can understand, it wasn't there. Now she went from here after 2 weeks of excavation, kind of a destruction, and she disappeared. That is the beginning of the excavation in that area. Sadly, you cannot smell the barbecue. That area is mainly used by the Israelis as a barbecue area. Some of them, in some places, they can actually sleep here. At location of Ashkelon, we already know that it's at the seashore, and at the ancient time, if you wanted to travel from one place to another, you had to do it through the seashore. Then Ashkelon was a very good place to stop. There are more than 60 water wells here. So many kinds of. See, the sign say that you cannot go there. Then let us see. The basilica from that side. Then water wasn't a problem here. It was quite green here, especially around Ashkelon. You can see the odeon, the little theater, government area, and the basilica. I'm still making a round tour to find those statues. I'm sure that, at least I want to be sure that we'll find it. You can see the mosaic floor. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Harub Street, trees, sorry. Oh, barbecue, if you're a veggie, it's not the place for you. And our water pool, a water well. It's granite columns in front of you. As a child, I used to be here a lot. I remember that as a child that there was lots of columns, and I used to jump on it. But as a child, I didn't understand the meaning of Ashkelon. Oh, the breeze here is amazing. was looking for that sign that say there, no music allowed here. Because I know the Israelis. They believe that if they bought a ticket to enter, they own that place. Look at the beautiful Corinthian column. And we're talking about Crusaders or Byzantine, and there is a marble evidence of it. Far away you can see the walls of the city. This is the west part. The arch is at the south part, and east is the sea. And I'm now looking at the north part. From here you can see the column. Beautifully, they are trying to build it or renovated it kind of an ancient way. Sorry that the sun is in your eyes. Basilica, the Roman basilica. The kiosk is open. Should I go there to buy myself a cup of coffee? I might. But first I'm going to the car. If you like that video, and if you understand that we were built a structure, a basilic place without almost seeing it, then I was more than okay. Then if you like it, subscribe my channel, and you do have some information and the descriptions about how to reach me and how to ask me questions, and I will be more than happy to talk about it. Then see you in my next video from Ashkelon. Bye bye.